Just when I forget just how horrifying the show is, first 5 minutes, reminder. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek Chic, and we are back with another reaction to The Boys. The Boys are back. I love saying that expression. I don't know why, but I do. But anyways, we are back with season 3. We're now on to episode 1, and it is called Payback. So honestly, it has been so long since I watched the last season of The Boys. I'm definitely going to need the recap to get me all caught up. But the main highlights that really kind of stick out to me from memory, of course, is how things ended, mainly with Homelander and his son basically kind of being split apart once again. He's kind of on his own again, which is not a great place for him to be because he's always been on the border of snapping. But I feel like this season is going to be a lot of Homelander meandering and being even more mean, if that's possible, than he's ever been, because I think he feels very alone after what we saw at the end of last season. We also saw that the guy who can run really fast. The names, I'm sorry, they're all going to come back to me after this episode, but please forgive me. As you can hear, I'm not 100% back to my old self yet. I've been sick the last couple weeks, so I'm a little out of it. But yes, the speedster who was having a lot of issues with his powers, he's back in. He's back in favor. I know that was a big arc for the first 2 seasons for him to kind of get himself back on track. There's a lot going on, as I said. I'm sorry I'm a little hazy as far as my recap right now. I will definitely be paying more attention to the one that they're going to do inevitably in this first episode, but I am looking forward to getting back in and seeing where we could possibly go after all the chaos of last season. But I'm absolutely ready for it because the show is always a trip. So without any more jibber jabber, I'm about to jump into the episode. But before I do, if it's your first time to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I do reactions here to all kinds of shows like this, a lot of comic book, Marvel, DC, all that kind of stuff. That's all my jam. I react to a lot of shows like that. So if that's your bag and you haven't joined the family yet, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the family so you can be notified when I do more reactions, not only to this show, but many others that are like it. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you showed some love to the like button as well. That just helps people see me. The algorithm gives me a little bit of love. Comment if there's something you want to say. If I've missed something, please leave it in the comments below. I love reading it and getting caught up. And if you have been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back again and again. I appreciate your support, and same goes for you. If you haven't joined the fam already, please do. We'd love to have you here. All right, enough talking, guys. Let's get into episode 1 of The Boys season 3 right now. Is this how we jumped into the future, or is this a movie? I keep forgetting that they do like movies and stuff too, because they were filming some kind of disaster myopic last season. Oh no, this cow survived?
I knew you'd be here.
Or is this a movie? Someone pretending to be her? Yes. Charlize?
You'll always be in my heart.
I don't think it was your heart you were feeling him in.
But not even you could stop me alone.
He's not alone.
Oh God, they all have to act together again? Oh yes, the perfect superhero V.
Nazi bitch.
He said it with his full chest. Wow, you're actually watching this? Look at their faces like, ew. Yeah, that sounds more like it. I don't think he's seeing any of this. This was real for him. A little too real. He liked that woman. Wow. Turn on that fake smile.
Like all those reshoots paid off, my friend.
Not
Right,
this
well,
guy.
after the, Stormfront's a Nazi thing, we had real talks about shelving.
The way he said that, like it was not a big deal. Superpowered Nazi. Okay. I just get so nervous whenever he's smiling, to be perfectly honest.
Do me a favor and kill me.
Only if it's murder-suicide.
Okay.
I don't trust that chick. Still not sure what she's up to.
The big dick energy, bro. Who you wearing?
Ah! Thank you. I'm so glad someone asked a man that question.
Everything we've been through, we'd be here together.
That's so awkward. Can you think of how full circle it is from episode 1 to that? I always give kudos to this actor because he does such a good job of showing us that, like, you want to despise Homelander, but at the same time, you kind of feel sorry for him. Just a little. Why am I watching this? That's disgusting.
Thanks for coming.
No, I wouldn't shake that hand. What's wrong with you, Yui? Yes. With acid. Wash your hands with acid.
You could take your tongue out of her ass, slap on your big boy pants, and make a fucking decision.
He said it.
Got something you want to say to me?
I think I just fucking said it.
I would say it was pretty explicit.
No violence, or maiming, or torture.
No guarantees.
Curb stomping.
God, you don't let's have any fun. My favorite little couple. Dysfunctional as hell, but still cute. Do I want to know? I mean, actually, it's not as disturbing as I thought it would be. She's singing now. We went from barely talking to singing now. Ah, she dreamed it. I was like, that was a hell of a lot of progress. Why? Why? Just why? So many levels of why. Ew. As someone who used to get a lot of nosebleeds as a kid, because, you know, weak capillaries, the idea of snorting anything up your nose just gives me extra shudders, you know? Wait, what? I don't want to use my imagination. I'm going to stop right there. Why? Why? Oh my God! Why? No! Why is this scene so long? What the actual... Every single time I think this show can't possibly scar me anymore. How would that ever feel good? Like, I can handle guts, bones coming out of skin, but this is actually grossing me out more. Serves you right, you freak. You had to know that could happen. No. Hide your butt. Hide your penis. Close your orifices. He's coming.
He's trying to get in my ass! Get him out!
I'm sorry. That's simultaneously hilarious and funny and terrifying at the same time. Step on him, please. Good job, Billy. Billy's like, yeah. Take a swim, bitch. You're about to OD. Oh.
Jiminy Cricket's OD.
Damn. What an intro. Just when I forget just how horrifying the show is. First 5 minutes, reminder, this is 18 plus, kids. Holy shit. Oh my God, I never want to see the tip of a penis that close ever again.
Dad, you gotta move the phone away from your face.
How's it? Oh,
Hey, Simon Pegg.
He helped bring down Stormfront.
And he's dating Starlight.
Wow, his whole identity is now around the supers. We'll see how long before that starts to bother him.
How'd surveillance go with Termite last night? I'll bet you a crisp $100 bill something got fucked up.
You don't know that.
Okay, take the bet.
Well, something did, but it wasn't his fault, in fairness. Butcher didn't do it.
I'm just waiting to see Nadia.
Nadia, we're first name basis.
That's Congresswoman Victoria Newman. You have the wrong person.
We're best friends.
Oh, there's your first clue that she's not who you think she is. The poor Huey's always such a, I don't say naive. He wants to believe the best in people, which is not a bad trait, but in a world that he's been exposed to over the last couple seasons, you think he'd be a little bit more skeptical.
There you go.
You gonna go see little Ryan? I hope so. He really needs a familiar face. I don't know, I'm talking in a British accent all of a sudden, but it might just break out all episode. Sorry. Yay. I'm so glad he's keeping his promise. I know it's not easy.
You done your homework?
I hate math.
Me too.
This time he burns everything down and then kills me.
One day,
Wow.
you're safe here with the Colonel.
Relatively. You know what's interesting, I'm just noticing now, is that both Billy and Butch and Ryan share the issue with having very dangerous fathers. In different ways, of course, but I just realized that they're going to bond somewhat over that.
I shouldn't get too close to him.
Too late.
I'll just fuck it up.
No.
I know you're not doing all that for yourself. So then who?
For his late wife.
That alone makes you a better man than your father ever was.
He needed to hear that. I'm sorry, Homelander quiet scares me so much. You know he's on the brink.
No big deal. I mean, my numbers are going up, coach.
Shh! This guy reads zero social cues.
Ridiculous. I should never go before you, obviously. I'm a nobody compared to you. You want to know a secret? I didn't even write the fucking book.
Wow. That's not making it better.
Good to see you.
Powder keg.
What was that?
Don't, ma'am, don't. You have no freaking clue who you're talking to. You have no idea. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die this season. I just feel it. Oh, that pain smile. Not this season, actually, getting me to feel somewhat sad for that psycho.
Birthday photos. Oh, Jackie, can you take this?
Does she want to be Flava Flav? Is that what's going on? What's with the clock? I'm confused.
Photos.
Ah, mom's dating. I know, sir, it hurts, but you had to make choices, unfortunately. And considering your life, this might be for the best.
I'm straight. It's ancient history.
I don't think you can ever walk away from this.
You gotta move on, Marvin.
Well, you moved on with Todd, or?
Well, crashed and burned in 5 seconds. Yeah, let's remember who this is about. A Homelander cake? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, no wonder. I'd be triggered too. But she's too young to understand. This is what I think the lesson you need to teach your kids is not to idolize anyone.
Gives a soldier 24 hours of powers, give or take.
Not good.
And how much a hit?
2 million, roughly.
So over the course of a month-long operation...
When do I get to make a $2 million product? Jeez!
...in the Army are an unmitigated shit show.
Amen.
It's not gonna fly in Congress.
I still have a few strings that I can pull in Congress.
Like this one.
3 B-listers, real assholes, cold snap for domestic battery. It's not a bad trade.
Oh, we're trading for worse evils now.
And we did it the right way without being covered in blood and guts.
How effective is that going for you there, Stewie, Huey, whatever your name is?
So please, just trust me.
No, don't do that. Nadia.
Huey, you're working with Vaughn.
Do you have something you need to say?
Your whole life's a compromise.
Hey, at least I have a fucking life.
I'm with Frenchie. Excuse you?
Look.
She's such a mood.
She would have wanted you to.
Oi, Stevie fucking Wonder. Will you knock it off? You're doing me fucking head in.
Let her play.
Maybe they're just trying to be happy.
Not the shaking knee. Huey's not completely wrong. I'm pretty sure his wife would want him to, like, have a life. But, I don't know. They both have points. Look at her. She's like... He wasn't even really that mad at her, although she's not playing well. Let's be real. I know who you really want, but you're not gonna get him. Not the way you want, Billy. Besides, Homelander is self-destructing.
Meeting with Stan. Actually, I invited you both. Have a seat.
Y'all just keep pushing Homelander like this man don't snap and kill mother... Not the little run. Was that your chair?
The board wants to make you co-captain of the 7.
You a messy bitch. You a messy bitch. I love it.
If anybody, it should be Maeve.
Well, Maeve doesn't have a 96.
Nobody does. Except you, apparently.
You really want to get her killed, don't you?
Okay, sir.
Such a bad idea.
He can get as pissy as he wants.
No, he can't.
As long as I am CEO of Vought, he's under control.
Is he?
You know that he can probably hear you.
Good.
And murder everyone.
You would decide what the 7 do, what causes they support.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stroking the ego.
Authority.
She might be more like Homelander than she thought.
I am offering you real power.
It's a sexy offer. This is a hard one. Especially considering what happened to her coming into this organization, how she was treated, what she went through. But that seductive power line, it's not the way to come in.
He first exploded onto the scene as Drummer Boy.
Are you kidding me? No. Already a no. Immediately no.
2 contestants will win coveted slots in the 7. So who will go home?
Oh, you jealous, Stewie. Relax. If she wanted that, she could have had it already.
I really like Rock My Kiss.
Really?
I do.
Did you? I actually, wait, I thought...
Wow, Stewie. Calm down. Don't get possessive. It's not hot.
18, the band was performing at the opening of Otland, St. Louis.
Ew.
Right before the show.
Ew, Huey.
And really great that you guys are still so close. Just really, really great.
You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, can you stop? It's really unattractive. Trust your woman, please.
First female co-captain of any super team ever. I mean, think about what that would mean to millions of girls.
She's already decided she's going to do this, Huey, by the way. It's cute that you think you have some input.
Finally, I could have some real power that I could use.
Look at her reiterating the same words.
Not just me. I mean, I could bring good people into the 7 who could help me.
What, you mean like your boyfriend?
Good work.
It's not a good look, Huey.
Exactly.
Don't bother with the Aqua Fresh.
That's right. You did that. Yep. She can sense it. She's got her radar for when this man's about to snap, and I'm with her. Oh, your smile is so creepy. This actor is so good at this. It's actually terrifying. And there's that high-pitched ringing again. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But now you're just eating your feelings, making us look ridiculous. Fastest man alive, what a fucking joke.
Ooh. Lashing out.
What did you say to me?
I'm sorry. Shit. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
Say it!
Sorry. I'm sorry.
This was bound to happen. Y'all keep forgetting this man is literally a loaded gun. Man can't even have a damn milkshake.
Wonderful.
I knew. Why won't they just kill her?
My poor baby.
Is she actually saying this, or is he imagining it?
Hold that video over my head month after month.
Please don't tell me this is happening.
Tremble at my feet. Put a knife to their...
When you lead an army of Aryan Ubermensch to their victory.
What? No. Rest.
Please.
That's what you choose to do with your remaining hand, ma'am? She isn't suffering nearly enough. If she's got enough energy to do that.
If we can find this weapon, or whatever it is, maybe we can use it to blow Homelander's fucking brains out.
Well.
If anyone knows what happened to him, they do.
Your mate Noir was in...
I like the idea of other super teams.
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
I'm okay with it being in Billy's hands.
Payback may be a bunch of fuckholes, but they're strong. And they're dangerous.
Of all people, I want to turn into one of you.
This is our best chance to kill Homelander.
And you're kind of obsessed. Usually the thing that you hate most, you have a teeny bit of obsession with. Let's be real. You don't really hate having powers, Billy. You hate what the people of powers have done. Most of us, if we could have at least one superpower, we'd take it. You gonna do it, really? I wouldn't put that in the water supply, though. I don't think that's dangerous. I feel like he wants to ask about Ryan.
Where's Ryan?
Safe?
He's at 673, Nosh my bollocks Ave. Victim always goes into shock. You got to start small. Fingers, toenails, ears.
He's my son, William.
William?
I don't mean to be rude.
You do.
Can we just skip to the part where you laser my fucking brains out?
Right?
Tail between your legs and all them fucking talk shows. And then they go and make Starlight co-captain. That's got a sting.
Read you like a book.
Touche, William.
2 peas in a pod.
You and me? Well, they treat us like old playthings and put us up on the fucking shelf.
Homelander's actually talking sense right now. It's terrifying.
Doesn't that make you angry?
Very. Like knee-shakingly mad.
What if it doesn't have to be that way?
Any idea you have would be terrible. I already know it.
Only one of us left standing. Isn't that what you want?
That's what you both want.
Roy.
It's
More than anything.
I love this conversation because it's showing that these two are actually two sides of the same coin in some ways, not always, obviously. You're over it, huh? It's all behind you. This is your life, MM. It's one of those things that's kind of sad because when some certain people are just so good at something, but it's something that keeps you from your life, like it's a very hard decision to make, to give up your passion and also what you're very good at for something you love a lot. Because it really is like trying to choose between your children. Oh, this guy. Hold up, before you do anything, please, Huey, because I know this kid's telling the truth. You need to know that this girl you're practically obsessed with is not who you think she is. Head exploding weirdo.
See you on TV all the time, though.
Is Huey about to get his head exploded?
We should tell everyone about Red River.
It's not that easy, Tony.
Red River? What's this?
Yeah.
She gonna explode your head right now. Oh, he got smart, thank God. Huey's about to ruin this, though. Do you see? Oh, so she has to see it. Okay, I thought it was that she actually had something in their brain. It's her eyes. I get it now. So you gotta gouge your eyes out. It's the only way to stop her. Noted. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, don't you dare stroke my face after you did that. Huey, you best stay silent. Yeah, put him out of his misery, you creepy. Thank you. Oh, look at that. You didn't want to be covered in blood and guts anymore. And look at that. You didn't escape in the end. You should have just stuck with Butcher. That really should be the theme of the show. Just stick with Butcher.
I need a team. Alleyway.
Oh, she's working with some people. Okay. I know, Huey. You just have like the worst instincts. I don't know what to say. You literally have the worst instincts out of anyone I've ever met. Wow. What a way to start the season, you guys. That's crazy, but right on par with what we've seen of the boys in the past. And this season is no different. Started out gruesome and bloody and gory the way that we know this show to be, but also bringing up some pretty interesting points. I'm going to try to keep the reviews a little bit shorter because I tend to go on and on about this, but the main things I wanted to bring out was Homelander. Like the fact that so many people in this show seem to keep forgetting that this man is very capable of losing it and taking everyone down. Like they literally have nothing at this moment in time that can take Homelander down, maybe slow him down, but they cannot stop this man. If you really, really wanted to just go on a rampage, you could take out absolutely like probably an entire city before anyone would even get close to taking him down. So the fact that people keep messing with him like he's just some toy, like some, you know what I mean? Like they're acting like he's something that they can just easily tell to go sit down and lay down and he's just going to obey, especially the guy who's running Vought. Like he really thinks he's got Homelander on this leash. And I guess the only thing he's got right now that Homelander wants is the location of Ryan. But like Homelander said, if he really wanted to find Ryan, I'm sure he could. Like he's fast enough to fly around the world and figure out where he is. But really, in the end, we all know that really what Homelander wants more than anything is to feel like he's loved and feel like someone cares and that he belongs. That's it, right? The basic human need that all of us have. That's what Homelander wants. All of the twisted, oh my gosh, gross theatrical stuff that he does is all coming back to the fact that the man just wants someone to love him and someone to look out for him. And even him, not surprised that he went back to the crazy, creepy Nazis with one hand going for you know what, because that's the only way Homelander knows how to connect with people, especially women. You know, we know he's got a mommy complex and it just keeps repeating itself over and over and over again. So I'm not surprised that despite everything, he's still going to Stormfront and still going for that, you know, that emotional validation and the sexual validation and everything else like he does. But anyway, I really love like they did like this season, like last season, showing that when Homelander's kind of getting to a point, there's that loud, high-pitched sound. It's kind of like representative of all this pressure he's feeling. And like I said, even though it's Homelander and there's a lot of reasons to dislike him, this show does a really good job of showing that even though he is a villain in many ways, he's still a person and he's still honestly, he's a lost little boy. underneath all of it, he's a young man who, not young man, but you know what I'm saying, he's been used his entire life by this corporation, and all he's ever wanted is to be treated like a human, and now he's trying to fit into this world where people expect him to be human, but he's never been treated like a human, and now the things that he thought he actually had kind of on lock as far as things that mattered, like Vought and you know, the popularity of the public and his team, they're all falling away from him, including now his son, who rejected him as well. So he's really getting to a place where he's losing everything and has no one. And that's a dangerous place for somebody as powerful as him to be. And I'm hoping at some point someone sees that. I know it's really hard to see that because Homelander does so many horrible things, but legit, this kid just needs someone to give him a long ass hug somewhere. Kick his ass first, but like literally just take him like to the moon and like give this kid a hug for like 6 months. That's really what Homelander needs more than anything else. And I think also if he could get to a place where he could actually figure out a way to have a functional relationship in some capacity with Ryan, that would be huge. But that's a whole other story. Love to see also that Billy kept his promise and he is still keeping a relationship with Ryan. I do think it's more so because of his, you know, his wife's connection to Ryan and the fact that he probably sees his wife in Ryan, but still, I appreciate it regardless. He needs somebody after the trauma that he's been through. And as I mentioned in the episode, him and Billy have the whole messed up dad situation to kind of bond over. So I like that that's there. I do think it's going to come in clutch later on if there is going to be a big super fight. Love the idea of them bringing in another team and other supers because we really only focused on the 7 most of the first 2 seasons. So I'm glad that we're going to get some other people involved. I'm not going to talk much about the Huey and Annie situation. I mean, Annie, I'm not surprised. Like I said in the episode, she's being seduced by this whole power play. I think she's coming from an altruistic place, but there's a little ego involved in that. There's a little bit of this whole star-studded thing that's getting to her head. We even saw it in the last couple of seasons, so not surprised that this is a tantalizing offer for her, but she's going to figure out pretty quickly, like the redhead manager who's losing all her hair, etc., that this is not what she thinks it's going to be. Like when you get into this machine, it eats you alive, and she's going to figure out the hard way that, you know, being a co-captain is not going to be what she thinks it's going to be. And this team, you know, she thinks she's seen how messed up they are. I think she's going to see a whole different level now that she's supposed to be in charge. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, a lot of pieces going on here. I like where we're starting out as far as like this plot to potentially either take Homelander down, plus of course figuring out what this mayor chick who can blow up heads is really about, who is she working with, working for, what is their objective, and of course, now that this temporary V is out there, that's a whole other just ball game of craziness because we all know that Vought's probably going to be putting that out there to test as we speak. So I feel like this season is going to be just as messy and interesting as the other seasons, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video.